Alright, so in the previous run I was unable to get a win with this combo. It was close, but not close enough. So we'll get to do that at some other point, and for now though, let's just do Wormkin. Just do Wormkin. So I think it's Melting Remnant, right? Yeah, it's Melting Remnant as the only available combo without a win yet. So this one. And between Spine Chief and Echo-Rite, I think I would slightly prefer Spine Chief just because I'm a bit suspicious about consume spells of Melting Remnant. I'm not that impressed by them, so it's definitely playable though. But why not Spine Chief? So this one is tougher. I think Primitive Mold is always good, but it's actually a rare opportunity where Dregs are playable. So I think I will just take them instead. Because they're definitely okay-ish there, potentially. Yeah, let's try this out. And Seraph and Divinity will be tanky. Yeah, we need to get to them first, though. That's the issue. But they are actually a problem now, yes, with this much HP. Let's see how it goes. Interesting. A lot of consumed spell stuff. Not that strong. Double Echo Snare. Double Purifying Cleanse. Broken Memories. Oh, yeah. Tailus with the Sap and Dazed. Arches whatever. Seraph buff debuff. I'm okay with this. Double Artifact is really good. Potentially duplicate. And that's it. Okay, so one, like, not immediate duplicate, but pretty soon, potentially. It's okay-ish. Both are playable. I don't really have a strong leaning towards either of them. I think Corruptor is... I think it should have... It should be a bit better under these circumstances. But it's not like by a lot. Reap is also playable. Let's do Corruptor. I think it should be better. Ooh. I can play the Quill. Do I want an extra upgrade slot? I don't even have any units yet. And I think with the Corruptor specifically, I do want to stack a lot of weaker units. So, triple upgrading them is not that important, relatively speaking. Especially since I will have a lot of attack already, so I can't really even get that many relevant upgrades on them anyway. Because attack is not really that relevant anymore. Yeah, Quill is okay. Oh, man. Okay. Basically like full heal after every fight. Gold, yes, but I can't really even resurrect them, that's the issue. Like, yes, I do have drags, but I can't resurrect them. This is worse, I think. This is worse. Out of all three of them. Light's Gift is really, really good. Lenses is also really, really good. I think Light's Gift actually ensures that I will have a mid-game. Because I can set up my units without being afraid of them dying. While Lenses is just generally very useful. I think I would prefer Light's Gift though. Oh yeah? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Should be good enough for the very beginning at least. Well, I can't really do much about you. So we'll have to deal with you on this floor. Doesn't really matter in what order I set them up. So I can play a drag. I don't really see why not. and just like one fracture, I guess. And you might as well just kill the Steward, I don't really need it. Oh no. Okay, I can still kill the Collector. Even if I play Echo Snare, it's not really good enough, so it will kill the frontline unit because it's Consume spell. But aside from that, it doesn't really do that much. Well, actually, if I Echo Snare, then I can just play one Drag, and that will kill the Collector. And the rest I will just ignore for now, I guess. So, another Drag. Cleanse on this one. Maybe on this one better. Yeah. Fracture. Right, so you're all dead. Get another Drag there. Cleanse. And double Steward. Can I even deal with them? I can't really. They're not really dealing any damage to the Pyre though. So I can just ignore them safely. Yeah, so I can actually kill them. That's good news. Do that. Then double fracture. Hopefully 5, 5, 5, 6. Drag actually doesn't do anything, but I still have to play it. Well, not have to. But why not really? So just split it like this. They will both be dead on the next floor. And then 2 more fractures. I didn't really need to play Fracture on this guy, actually, because he will just die right now. So I'll play this next turn. You get a Fracture. Might as well lose this guy. And that should be actually easy. Yeah, not really a problem. It's a lot of damage. So the main idea would be to get either Bogflies or Drafts. I need some 1 floor capacity units. Shelter is really, really good. Really, really, really good. I can replay it even with the Broken Memories. Also a Consume spell. Yeah, I like that. Having 1 Reform spell is decent. I don't have any at the moment. And I can actually extend the life of my Burnout units with a Cleanse. It's something. Stalker. It's a bit too big. I need 1 floor capacity units. Or I need some way to get more floor capacity, which is less likely. So realistically, I can't really sacrifice this guy, because Inspire is good, but it giving +1 floor capacity is it just makes it unplayable pretty much. Like, even if I use it on Bogfly, it's not really something I can be happy about. So then just skip, I guess? That's not really what I'm doing. I can use this lady to tank, but I think it's just not good enough, no. I think it's a skip. Because my plan is pretty clear at this point. If I go Wormkin, it has to be specifically Bogflies. If I go Remnants... I mean, drafts are good, obviously. But is it only drafts? Do I need other units? Because it's very clear, like, what I actually need at the moment. The problem is, if I can't really even get any decent units, I can't do upgrades then. So this is useless. Which means I would rather go left, I guess. Because at least I can upgrade some spells. Let's start with a unit, though. Harvest is... Maybe Lady of the House is better. I can actually use it in early game. It will be useless later, but at least it can help early on. Baron is like, I don't know. It's not really about attack. I can give it some stats with my Spine Chief. It's more about floor capacity and about multi-strikes. So this doesn't really work with what I have. Also, I can't really revive it well. Or something that would protect it. Like, I only have one revival spell. I think it has to be a Lady. And I could even skip it potentially. But it would be a bit too greedy maybe. Because I need something at least, some stats. Magic power and piercing. No thank you. -2 cost. No thank you. Sacrifice. Also no thank you. Yeah. That's a full skip. Double stack. No. Costs too much. I also cannot reroll. So it will have to be... This is not good enough, so it's just this thing, and that's it. I guess I can get molded to 0. That's fine. Okay, impressive. Spikes 3. I think Spikes 3 is okay. I can actually heal myself even with a cleanse. Yeah, I think I can deal with that. Not too happy about it though. Right, so you go in. And I think I'll play the Lady immediately. So you go in, a Lady goes in. Then Echo Snare. Then Fracture on you. And then just random Shelter, I guess. I can play it there to kill them. Yeah, maybe it's better, in fact. Just kill them. Right, so you kill the Collector. You're dead. Extend the burnout. Pass. Drag, Echo Snare. I like it. Second drag is not even necessary. I guess I can just spam some of them on this floor instead. Okay. Why not? Right, so double Fracture, and then let's get... In fact, like, maybe Shelter is even better there, honestly. It might be. Well, it will be better on the next, for my third floor. Definitely get something. Do I even really need more echoes there? Not really. So just stack some there. Though it should always be a win regardless. So you have sweep. Does it really even matter? Not really. Fracture. Yeah, just kill weaker units. It matters if I use my armor spell, actually, which I will use. Yeah, but regardless, he's easily dying on the next floor anyway, so not even remotely close. Why? Definitely yes. Consume, armor, infused. All of those are good. Dripfall. I mean, Dripfall is okay. Huh. I don't really need more burnout extension. And this is infused. I can definitely use that. And there are some more creative uses potentially available for this. We'll see how it goes though. Okay, it should be left. Yeah, it should be left for sure. Start with the seeing what merchant holds. Large stone. Unit? No, I think it's a skip. This implies like a lot of burnout units, which just, in my case, just drags. That's not really good enough. And for the lady, it's the same idea. And it's just tanking. Like, I don't see much of a point, so I think it's just a skip. And then, let's start with Merchant. I can get some more burnout on the lady, which is fine. I think it's like a couple of upgrades on her. Also with a Battlestone. I don't really want to reroll this. This is not important enough just for the lady. And then we get the artifact or caverns first. Let's go for the artifact. Ooh, this is tough. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I can use all three. I think it's a mistake to go for drop cage. I think all of them are somewhat usable though. I do have a decent amount of consume spells. That is true. Yeah. The problem is I can't currently really use the echoes that much. Like I can get a lot of echoes with Bog Slime, that's true. But why? What does that do? I don't really need that much of it. I just need a little bit to get some buffs for my champion, but that's about it though. I can actually get some mana. It's not horrible. I do have a lot of creatures, so... Yeah, you know what? Like, yes, yes, echoes, yes. But mana is also good. Right. So... Spell? With effects from 2 spells. And it will be consumed. I will have mana to play it, potentially. So I can just treat it as card removal, potentially. Huh. It will be card removal regardless, right? The only good thing about it, really, is about Nexus Spike, is that I can bring it back with Broken Memories. But it's not even clear if I'll be able to use this combo. So... And I don't really see any spells that would be that good. Like, as one... I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just a card removal pretty much. Just purge like one of the fractures. Yeah. This is definitely not a bad idea. And Nexus Spike is... It's pretty much the same thing there. But like, you know. Not so sure about that one. So proceed, I guess. There is duplicate later. I can't really duplicate anything that good. Applies Dazed. And also we have Sap. Well. Now, we will need some stats for sure. But that actually shouldn't be too bad. If I can get this lady to live for long enough, it should be okay. So I'll need to stack some burnout. Do I just play this thing? Yeah, I guess so. And kill one of you. Right, so I think it's fracture. I might as well just drip fall Talos actually, just to get some echoes. Like I can't really even do much damage against it anyway. So I can kill those guys, that's not really a problem. Just Echo Snare and then one more Fracture on you. No, I think it's on you in fact, and then Fracture on Talos. So the Foot Soldier will die on the second floor now. And then Disciple, even if it survives. I actually don't really care. I can easily kill them on third floor, regardless. They will all die. Can just ignore it. Right, so you go in. Yeah. Just play all of those guys. Get some echoes, and that's about it. Haste. I don't really like haste. But then again... No, it's a bit too many of them. Okay, so you die then. 229. I don't really care about the damage to the first Disciple. I need to kill the second one. So I think the idea would be... You go in. Seven twice, 551. I can actually protect my drag for one attack anyway. Then you go in as well. Give me some mana, and then it's just Fracture and get some armor there. Okay, so can I kill the second one? Now I can't, because it applies Dazed. Thank you very much. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, well, that's still not good enough. It will go through, can't really do much about that. I should still use Echo Snare though, I think. Yes, I think it's Echo Snare. Then one Fracture. Now it just dies with one hit from the pyre. You die. And we just get some random Train Stewards drags. Dead. I guess I can apply Daze to it. So let's say drags go in. Do I want Shelter there? Not really. Can Dripfall, I guess. I guess Shelter there is better. So it should be an easy win. I don't think Talos can actually get me, ever. Just get one of the drags, I guess. We'll just die immediately, though. Steward then. Okay, so one Purifying Cleanse, and yeah, pretty easy. So, I still really need those one floor capacity units. It's quite important. Wax and Spike. To all friendly units. I can't really apply it to my champion though. Well, I can. I'll just have to revive it then later, and it's quite unnecessary. Return 5 consumed spells to the top of your draw pile. Maybe. It's a lot of consumed spells. I don't know, actually. Formless Child. Oh, I don't know about this. I think I kinda have to go for etchings. Oh, it's a bit, it might get a bit complicated though. But at least I can survive by just spamming consume spells. For a while. I'll still need those, small units though, at some point. Let's try it. I mean, at least it's something. So what is this? Glare Minder Sweep. And when you play consume spells, applies Reap 2. It will be decently strong, technically. I don't think I can really play this. Without multi-strike, it's not really that good. I can actually play Glare Minder, I think. Like, just with echoes from my Spine Chief, it should be strong enough. I'll just die to some, like, strong frontliners, but I think I have to try it. I really don't know about this. Yeah. But I think it's playable. I think I can actually do something about it. Alright. Let's try it. It has to be draw. I'm just not surviving without draw. Yeah. Yeah, not really a choice. I would really like to go floor capacity, but for now it's not really plausible. Duplicate. Duplicate for what? I mean, I have some weird stuff like Shelter that I would be okay with duplicating. But it's not that good. It's not really... It doesn't really justify going right there. So I think it's left. Just for artifacts, pretty much, because they can be game-changing. And this is not game-changing at all. Wormkin unit is really good, though. I have to go right, I think. Just because of the Bogfly potential. I still can use one Bogfly if I just get floor capacity later. It's such a big deal there. Just one Bogfly. All I really need. I have to go right, I think. So let's start with the champion. No, it has to be better buffs for sure. Then we see the unit. Okay. Okay. That is actually really, really good. And I can also apply some buffs to it. And maybe even a sacrifice. I'm definitely picking this. That's not a question. Now, the question would be, can I actually sacrifice something on it? Not really, no. Unless it's like Train Steward or something. But there will be a temple later, so maybe we can get some other unit to sacrifice on that egg. Maybe. Can I duplicate that? I don't think so. I think I need to think of something against divinity. And I think it would be unit upgrades for HP, ideally, and then we just get some armor. That would be how they survive, pretty much. So... I don't really want to sacrifice anything yet. Spell chain. I can spell chain broken memories. What do we have next after this? You know, I think what it should be, actually. I think it should be spell chain on the armor spell. And then I will wait until it's consumed before I play my broken memories. And then I can use it again twice. So this spell chain can actually give 4 uses for this shelter. It's not that I really need shelter though, but it is really strong. It is a lot of armor, it is a lot of damage, a lot of stuff. Also like etchings obviously, but... I'll need some minus mana to be able to use it. Which means next ring, I can't really go left. I think it's very clearly right. Which means I would have to rely on getting minus mana in this Divine Temple. And after that, there's nothing else pretty much. I can get some minus mana from this thing. Yeah, I think I'm not doing intrinsic. I'm not doing sacrifice. I think it's always spell chain, and it's the choice between shelter and Wormkin etchings. But I can't even use it yet if I do it like this. Also, do I even have that many consumed spells anyway? No, I don't really have that many of them anyway. Like, the second one would not really even be doing anything. So I think it's just shelter. Yeah, okay, let's try that. And the main idea is that at least I will have something against divinity. So, like, if I can get those bogflies to hatch, and then I just start spamming armor, right? That actually might be strong enough. Might be. Right, so card removal. I don't really even want to remove stewards. They can just die safely, that's fine. And I get some mana from it, so... Yeah, but I do need to remove something. So I think it's Fracture. Maybe double Fracture even. Definitely one Fracture. And then at some point I'll need to remove Purifying Cleanses most likely. Let's remove like one Train Steward. Duplicate. I mean, I can duplicate the Spell Chain Shelter now. I mean, yeah, I guess. It's probably good. Probably. Well, that's a deck. That's a deck. Who are you? So self-mutilations, we'll deal with that. So you grow stronger. That's fine. I have to agree on that, because this is just too much money, and they are not dealing that much damage, so that should be doable. Right, so this is easy, because Spine Chief goes in, you go in, and then all of those guys are just dead. So I don't really even need to apply a Reap, so just use Shelter. Don't really need Cleanse. You die. Actually can kill all of those. I don't really need to kill all of those. I can actually kill the frontliner. Or can I? No. No. Close though. Cleanse. Nah. Skip. So for this fight, I think I will just not use the egg. Or I can actually use it on this floor maybe. But I'll still need to stack some echoes for it. Right, so I can just ignore you, probably. You will be dead. You will be dead. So this floor is very ignorable. Echo Snare. Then Broken Memories for Shelter. You go in. Cleanse there. And you go in as well. Right, so I can play one egg there. Maybe it will hatch at some point. I don't really need to kill anyone else there. Can just ignore it. Yeah, I'll be able to deal with those guys. Maybe actually get some damage on those three. So Shelter then. Maybe Dripfall. Maybe Fracture. I still need to kill this guy as well, so I guess just Fracture there instead. I should be able to kill it with just Glare Minder. Those guys. They're not really a problem. Right, so first of all, let's get some mana. Play you two. Doesn't really matter in which order, I think. Okay. Right, so double Shelter. I guess I should play at least one there just to kill the frontliner. And then, yeah, the second guy will just die on the next floor. So play the Shelter there. It's not Consume, by the way. Oh. So it's Purge instead of Consume. Yeah, it does not do damage. I'll need to remember that for later. That actually is important. Get some echoes there. Just save some HP. The old lady. Fracture. And I can't really play you. Done. Right. So I can't play the Spell Chain. Or rather, I can play the Spell Chain. But then I will not really be able to play anything else. Let's just play the Etchings, I think. So, Etchings. Then one Shelter. Yeah. So, Etchings. Then one Shelter. Then might as well just play this Drag. Protect her. Done. This guy's dead. The Bogflies are out. They will be very weak though. They're not really doing anything, but still. So Echo Snare, Echo Snare. Fracture, Broken Memories. Well, let me actually play the Spell Chain. I mean, I don't really even need it. I guess I might need it on this floor. I'll just play it for Consume there, pretty much. And then without Consume on this floor. Then Broken Memories for the Spell Chain Shelter. Or for like, for Wormkin Etchings. That's also decent, I guess. Yeah, I can spam some stuff then. And then one more Shelter. Then we play Etchings, first of all. No reason not to play Self-Mutilation. And just one Cleanse, I guess. Decent damage. Okay, man. Well, I have to play Self-Mutilations. The boss is easily dead though, so not really a problem. Well, that's an easy boss. I have to go Etchings. Okay. Or, so, not this thing. Consume, return 3 random spell cards from the discard pile to your hand and apply Consume. But I might as well just go Etchings though. Why not? Crushing Demise infused. I can't really resurrect them easily. Oh, summon 2 Draft. Yeah, but I would need to extend their life somehow. It's not really easy to do. If I had Wax as my artifact, yeah, that would have been much, much easier. Without it though, especially since I already have an egg, I don't think so. Gain mana, consume. I might actually need some mana later. Like with those Wormkin Etchings and stuff like that. Maybe on the same turn. Yeah, especially with Spell Chains. Though they will cost cheaper, like I will apply some minus mana to this thing. But then again... yeah, you know, it might be decent. I don't know. Do I really need it? I don't think so. I think it's a skip. I can definitely, like, work around having no mana. Oh. Artifacts are just too good. I can't go left there. It has to be right. Yeah, card removal is relatively not that strong compared to normal runs, but it still has to be right though. Unit upgrades. Yeah, for the egg, that actually is really good, so have to do that. Magic power. No. No, no, no. But can we get enough pack charts? 10? 15. 10. So that means I need at least 10 more. Which means I have to pick something. Which means I might as well, I guess, get magic power. Well, we'll see about that. Before that, though, artifact. Interesting. That's really strong for both the egg and the champion's ability. That's really good. Do we have any extinguish abilities? No. It has to be the base charge then. It's really good. Upgrades? Quick. No. Burnout? No. HP? No. Quick for Glare Minder is actually decent. Okay. Yeah, you know what? This is decent. Is it worth it though? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Can actually save me. But like, not with the Light's Gift. Why would I need it with the Light's Gift? That's just pointless, just waste of money. They can't really attack me anyway. And I am setting on floor 3. it will be happening. So what's the point? Good point. So reroll then? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a reroll. Alright. Endless. So I can like keep replaying the egg. Why? I can't replay it on the same floor because it will just... I mean, at least I assume I will be able to replay the egg after it hatches. Judging by the wording at least, like, once all shell is removed, the unit dies. And then endless when this unit dies. So it should work. But, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think it's just attack to, egg. Yeah. Or on the glare minder, but for the egg I think it's good. HP? Honestly, will I have any more unit upgrades? Maybe on this ring, yeah. This is actually kind of okay to go right there. And there is definitely a choice on the last ring as well. I can potentially go left. So, you know, I think I will actually give up on the multi-strike dream. And I'll just get HP on the egg. Because I want to protect it against divinity. And it's not guaranteed that I will be able to get my armor on the same turn that I get the egg. And I need it to survive. It's kind of important. It's no multi-strike, but it's not really a problem. I can just ignore unit upgrades from now on. That's completely okay. Yeah, and Endless doesn't really do enough. So... ignore. I can actually do Sacrifice instead. Instead of those Magic Power and Piercing, I can just sacrifice something. Like... one of those Drags, for example. Or even Trade Stewards. Yeah, actually, you know, might have been better if I just sacrificed like Train Steward on this egg instead. It's still like only enough HP to survive 2 divinity attacks though. That still might be a bit too risky. Regardless, I think at this point it will have to be... I don't really even want to do sacrifice, honestly. I think it's better to do... It's 5 unnecessary packed shards on top of what I will need to get. For plus 20 magic power on the cleanse. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I think this is better. Yeah, I think so. Also, what about duplicates? Will we get duplicates? Next string is right for sure, no duplicate. Then no duplicates. And then last string, potentially, maybe, yeah. If I get duplicates, I can actually duplicate the spell chain thing. And then that will take care of the remaining packed shards. Regardless, I still need to take something there, I think. Just because, you know, I might change my mind at some point, and I need to make sure that I can get to 100 packed shards. Then card removal, Steward, I think. And one more fracture. Maybe 2 fractures. Do I really need them? I think just 1 Trade Steward is fine. Okay, let's go. Sweep. Okay. Multi-strike. I don't really care about multi-strike at all. Because of the Light's Gift. They can't really attack me anyway, so... This will be another collector, by the way, at some point. So, you go in. I can't really use this egg if I want to get my sweeping unit. So, Echo Snare. Can't even kill you. Yeah, okay. This should be actually fine with just my champion and the sweeping guy. It's just, I'm thinking if I want to get my egg on this floor instead. I'm not sure if it will be better. Might be. Yeah, I don't really need sweep. And against the boss, I would rather have bog flies. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually use this opportunity to hatch those bog flies. You go in. You go in. Right, so first of all, the collector needs to die. Kind of important. And then I can only use one spell. So this steel has Shell 2. I can't get mana because there's only one unit, so I can't kill the frontline unit yet. And it doesn't really matter, he dies anyway later. So just get some armor, I guess. Well, it's not really about armor, it's really just about echoes to hatch the egg. Yeah, I think so. Let's just concentrate on the egg. That's the idea. Okay, I can get 2 units. That's good. So, resurrect someone. Play them. Play them. Like Stewart. Protect the lady, then also healer. Play this guy, get some mana. Doesn't really do much anyway. Fracture, I guess. Yeah. And then it doesn't really matter. I'm not really happy about those two guys together. But okay. Can't really do much about that. Now, I would really like to stack some echoes on this floor, actually. So, first of all, you two should be played on this floor, I guess. Why are you stronger? Oh, you gain reach too, I see. Well then, the second one also goes there. What? What do you mean? Oh, you have sweep. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whatever. So, yeah. Regardless. So get some mana, then just spam some shelter there. That takes care of both of those. And then, like, we do need to do some damage there, for sure. Consume as well. Yeah, probably. Give me back my spell chain shelter. Skip. So this should be easy, right? Yeah, they're dead as is. Honestly, I don't even need to do anything. So, where do we need some echoes? There, I guess? Revive, like, an egg? I don't really need an egg, even. And it's, it will die from the burnout anyway, so... Just revive this drag. I can't really protect my lady anymore, so just play the steward. Play those random drags. Get mana. Play double shelter. Play Wormkin etchings. Might as well just play them there, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Now. Okay, so you're almost dead. Worst case, I just play one Echo Snare, and you're definitely dead. One Echo Snare there, though. I think it's Shelter, Glare Minder. Let's start with a Shelter then. I think that actually should be enough to kill all of them. Just one Shelter, yeah. Dead. Can just ignore them for now. Echo Snare. Broken Memories. For Wormkin Etchings, I guess. Sure. Shelter. Glare Minder. Easy. Yes, and then just spam some things. So... definitely Wormkin Etchings. And then just some armor there, and that would be it. I should have played it first to get it actually into the pool of Wormkin Etchings cards. Yeah, whatever. This guy is so dead, not even close. That's actually like... remotely close. By the way, I just want to note that with all of my consume spell synergy, there is like not a single Melting Remnant consume spell. Not a single one. All of them are Wormkin, I think. Well, it doesn't really matter. I guess just in case there is some interaction that I'm not aware of, I should just skip probably. There is nothing else to do, right? Yeah, I think so. I can't really do much more in this fight, so just win. That's good enough. What is this? Oh, Paya. Yeah, sure. That's something. Okay, draw 3, apply consume. I don't actually want that. I don't actually want more of my spells to be consumable. That's not necessarily good. Now, if I can choose someone to be something to be consumable, maybe. It's not necessarily good either. If that was consume, if that card itself had consume, then maybe. It's the problem is you will need to do one strong hit for that, and I'm not really doing that. I'm doing like a lot of weaker hits. So it's not that much, it just basically translates into like maybe 200 damage more. Much later, because I don't actually want to extract echoes from the floor where my champion resides on the same turn when fighting is happening. Because I just lose a lot of damage if I do that. So it needs to be before that, on another floor, and then when the unit gets there, it gets hit by a lot. It's not really realistic, so skip. No. Maybe? That's actually really good. That's like... that's so low-key, but what it does is 30 damage to the front enemy unit, and then it gives me 3 mana. That's really good. Not really good, maybe, but it's definitely doable. Even with that, actually, I'm not sure it's good enough. I think I would have taken it if it was infused as well. Without infused, I think I will solve my mana issues in different ways. I can just apply minus mana to those cards. It's not difficult. I will do that. And then I don't really need that much mana anyway. So I think this is not good enough. But it's like surprisingly useful. Even though it doesn't really do much in terms of its actual functionality. Deal damage and apply dazed. No, I think it's a skip. Now we definitely are going right. Not even remotely a choice. Let's start with the trinkets. No, probably. Probably yes, probably no. Okay. What do we have there? Okay. Friendly units gain Extinguish. Apply armor 5 to the front friendly unit. I don't think so. I can actually use this somewhat. It does make me stronger, even though it's not like incredible, but it's okay. It's not good enough. So when I add echoes, it applies Reap 1 to a random enemy unit twice. So for the Divinity fight, if I have 4 echoes, or like 5 echoes on average, let's say, every turn, right? It would be 10 damage. Per cast of a card adding echoes to Divinity. If there are no enemies currently. No other enemies. I don't think it's strong enough. I think it's a reroll. I can definitely do something better. I don't really care about any of those. It's very unexciting. I think if I took the Reform Consume spell before in the previous choice, Exploding Candle would actually be really good there. But without it, it's not really good enough, I feel like. I can resurrect them somewhat. It's not horrible. I think after reroll, I would have been much more inclined to pick it. But before reroll, no. I think it's just a reroll. Card with Extract is played. Are there any? No. No. There are no such cards. Now, I don't have Burnout, really. Only for the lady, but she will go away at some point. Or I can just ignore her, that's fine. I don't really need to remove her. It's just... I don't really care about her at some point. This is okay. I think... I would normally ignore it. But since I have a lot of money and I'm not really doing anything anyway, I might as well just buy it. Like, it's not like I need it that much, but you know, might as well. Then get the money, go. I can do card removals, but I actually don't really mind having those cards that I have currently. I can always do it later, not really a problem. Archers! Archers! Easy. Easy. What is this? So when you play a spell, applies +1. Oh joy. Well, I still need to go there. I don't really have a lot of choice. So unfortunately I will have to just wait until it goes away. So lady goes in. Yeah, you just go in. Then we do Echo Snare. Then we do like Fractures or something. Then we definitely need to do... It doesn't have to be applied to the lady, I guess. It doesn't really matter that much. Might as well. It's not really a problem. And then get it back. Easy. What is this again? When one of your units dies. Not really planning on that, no. What? I can't get more mana? Come on, man. Okay, so you go in for sure. Now, what about this floor? So this guy is dead. And those guys I don't really care about. So double cleanse. And just play Shelter. I need to stack some echoes. Okay, play 2 units. One of them there. What is the shard? Can't play spells, I see. Well, actually no, I can play spells. I just need to play something else first. So, drag goes there. And I can actually add one more drag there. Just for echoes even. I need Fracture. Does it So apply the egg unit's upgrades and stat changes to the summoned unit. Like, if I apply Fracture to it, it shouldn't inherit Reap, right? But like, regardless, I can just apply it to this guy. Yeah, I don't really care about him anyway. So I have to do this because I do want this egg hatched. Then Echo Snare. They'll die. Well, doesn't really matter. And then one more drag. Fine. Right. Now, we do need some echoes there. You can actually just go back, man. Why not? Yeah, just go away. I do need my echoes. You go in, die randomly. Just die, it's fine. And then get one more egg, which just dies instantly. That doesn't do anything. Drag then. Can you die as well? Not really. Just stay there then. Well, double unit. Oh, you're still alive. Why are you still alive, man? Can't play a double unit. Well, so when you play a spell, applies +1. I think I'll just ignore it and I'll play a spell anyway. So it's like Weight of Contrition, Shelter. Yeah, well. Oh well. Okay, I can actually get my mana now. So, resurrect one of the drags. Play both of them. 9/9, they're dying anyway. So just play them in the back. Like this. Heal her. Definitely at least one shelter. And I actually need one more. It would be better to use one shelter on this floor instead, though. And then one there. Yeah, so if you're dead anyway, I definitely do need to play this thing. So just on this floor then. Can also use Dripfall, but not really a lot of point in that. So just Fracture? Yeah. Alright, let's go. So you're dead, you will be dead, can just fully ignore. Echo, Echo. Shelter, Broken Memories. Shelter. Broken Memories. Wormkin Etchings. Fracture. Shelter. Go. Heal for sure. Then like, we'll actually deal with that. Just need some spells. So give me my spells for the next turn and we're golden. That's fine. So that should be easy, just spam some spells and we're fine. Like triple shelter. that's pretty good. It's decent. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Now there are a few choices there. I definitely can use... Okay, before that though. yeah. Just sure. It's actually a bit of an overkill at this point, but sure. Just stack them. I think it's floor capacity. If I get floor capacity, I can actually get my sweep guy there as well. on top of those bog flies, which matters somewhat. And like draw is I mean, I would like to have more draw, but I don't need it necessarily, so just get floor capacity. I think both of those are fine. It's not really a problem with either. It's probably left. I don't really need unit upgrades. Well, I can get some for Glare Minder, but there is really not that much. So it's mostly caverns. HP is not horrible. It's like, it's something. And basically the stronger your pyre is, the better HP upgrade is. And I do have a pyre artifact, so it's not horrendous. Also card removal is okay. I think it has to be left, right? Yeah, it has to be. I have so many costly spells as well, it has to be left. So upgrade first of all. Definitely this, not really a question. Artifact? Yeah, maybe. When you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0. I do actually have those Wormkin etchings. Yeah, that's mana. That's mana. That's nothing. If I choose between mana, mana, and nothing, I mean... What is better mana? This is better mana. Like, if I have units to play, I normally will have my health banners triggered anyway, so I will get some mana from that, and then why would I even need that? Yep. I'm sold. So, get some HP. Permafrost. If I have to keep something with me, I can just not do that, first of all. I can use it on Dripfall, technically. I can imagine some fringe case where I would really like to save it for later. Maybe on Broken Memories. I'm not convinced it's better than just having money, though. No, I'm not convinced. It's not good enough. It's okay, but like, I can just get money. And it will be decent as well. Now, look, I have to do Spell Chain minus cost. It has to happen. Magic Power and Consume. I can actually do that, yes. But I also can just card removal those things. I don't need them. I can just remove them. Like, I don't need the lady anymore at this point. So, yeah, I would just rather do that and just reroll instead. Remove Consume and cost +1. That's horrible. Why would I want to remove Consume? I can actually, technically, I can remove Consume from one of my Wormkin etchings. But, I don't know, it sounds completely unnecessary. They should, like, return each other, so, you know. It's actually very unlikely that I'll just run out of Consume spells ever. So I don't see the point. So anyway, another spell chain gets cheaper. Ignore those things. Ignore Purge for now. We'll get to that. I think it's card removal for Purifying Cleanses. I can use them... I can use them to heal... yeah, actually. I can use them to heal the... Bog flies. No, because I will use Shelter. As soon as my units hatch on the 3rd floor, even against Divinity, I will still have a lot of armor on them. So, healing them is never really happening. I can heal the champion, but he also will have a lot of armor. No. No. So, just get rid of it then. Right. I'm trying to think if there was like any way I will need to resurrect anything. And then I would need to apply burnout to that. But if my champion tanks, my champion has so much HP. He's never dying when they're dazed from the Light's Gift. Right? Like if they're dazed, I have Mark of an Exile as well. So my champion is never really dying. Yeah, I think I can just very safely get rid of this. I don't see any problem with that. And that's it, really. Let's go. Spikes 5. Yeah, I can deal with that. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just need some armor, but that's doable. I can do that. Now. So, okay. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. First of all, I can't really get rid of the Ember Drain. So, what do I do about that? Nothing really. You just go in. So, you go in. Okay. The order doesn't really matter. You go in. You go in. You go in. Then we still don't have the egg, but that's fine. And then we do this drip fall. And we have full echo capacity. That's the idea. Now you just die, please. And we're happy. Right, the egg is there. So as long as I just play this thing, let me reread this. When you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0. So it will not apply to the egg. Well, play the egg. Then play some random unit. Play Lady, actually. Why not? Play this drag. And let's just stack some echoes. Yeah, I guess drag doesn't really matter. Can actually get one more drag there. That does matter somewhat. Then definitely more echoes, please. And then just basically sacrifice the spell. Yeah, just to do some damage. That's kind of okay. So the problem is now I really need a lot of echoes because I'm at 0. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's more like it. Yes. I like that much more. So, first of all, before I play etchings, I need to play those shelter cards. So, shelter. Now I play etchings. Right? Yeah, I can actually play one more, it's not really a problem. I will still have, yeah, if I play this shelter, then I will be able to retrieve all of them, and I will still have, like, all of the mana that I can get realistically. Like, I would not be really able to play this etchings anyway. So, I can actually play this Broken Memory somewhere else. On this floor, for example. Get etchings back. And then just shelter. Shelter. Skip. And then we just do the same thing. So, spell chain. Spell chain. Then I can actually this time play the steward, so I do that first. It dies. It doesn't matter, just let it die. Then we play etchings. This version of it, I guess. And then we just spam some shelters. 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 Done. Well, basically the same idea. You go in. Yep. I don't really need echoes there anymore, but then what does it matter really? Irrelevant. Get my etchings back. Alright, so you should be dead, right? Yep. That's actually like a lot of HP. There's a lot of HP. And a lot of damage. And multi-strike and trample. God damn, okay. Okay then. Okay then. Well, something like that. So I definitely would like to stack some more echoes on this floor. Can't really use this drip fall ever. Actually, can't even play it. Because I'll need to spam those shelters. Yeah, might as well just get to it. And then, I can't really play those etchings anymore, so I guess it's just one of the spell change shelter instead. Yep. And I mean, I am killing him, but that's a lot of damage on him though. It's a lot of damage. It's 50 damage twice? Oh, does it lose multi-strike? Well, whatever. Maybe, maybe not. Regardless. Infused consume gain mana. I don't really need mana. Can't skip this. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. Like it's a easy skip. No. No to all of those. Pretty easy skip as well. Do I really need duplicate? I can actually use some spell upgrades, maybe. What about duplicates? I don't really care about duplicates. Oh, this is tough. Cause I can use card removal, but I also don't really need card removal. But I also don't really need duplicate. So what do I do with that? What do I do there? I think duplicating the egg is a bad idea, because they will just hatch one after another. And it's just too much echoes that I will have to pay for them. It's like, you know, I will just stay on 0 echoes this whole time and I can just die just because of that. It's a bad idea. I can duplicate shelter for sure. I mean, I guess. Duplicate shelter? Sure. That's something, I guess. Yeah, okay. I don't really need more Wormkin etchings, so that's fine though. So that's 100 packed shards. I don't really need this money. Probably. We'll see. Don't care about this. This is okay. I don't really need this. I think it's Mind Horde and then reroll. Too late. Money is useless. Spells get an extra upgrade slot. I don't even think it's needed at all. I can't use this. Permafrost. I don't need that. I can actually save like one Wormkin etchings for later. Minus spell cost on shelter? Maybe on one of the etchings. It's not even necessarily good. Like, it doesn't even necessarily save me any mana doing this. This drip fall is pretty useless overall. I don't need that. What do I do there? I think it's a full skip on everything. I think it's just a full skip. I think I don't buy anything at all. I just do like minus mana on a drip fall or something, and I just full skip. And I just card remove. I think that's actually the play there. I don't need any of those. I think so. So drip fall. Then just purge like fractures. Both of them. Then actually, I can actually get rid of Echo Snares. They clog my consume pool somewhat. I don't really care about them that much anymore. Like, Reap is kind of meaningless at this point. Yeah, you know, I don't really like them much. And then that's the last purge. I don't really want to reform them normally as well. This deck basically has nothing anymore. After I play my units, there is nothing left. Okay. Well, it's pretty strong though. Pretty strong. Yeah, I don't really see why I would want to reform units exactly. At least I can get some echoes from it though. It's something. Train stewards are clearly worse, let's be real. Yeah. I think I would agree with this assessment. And that's it really. I can like reroll and then buy something or just get permafrost instead. Yeah, and that's it. Permafrost on... I guess actually permafrost is okay. Maybe on Dripfall even. Or on Broken Memories, so that I can always use it on one of my Wormkin etchings specifically. Okay. I think if I don't really need this money anyway, this is kinda decent. Well, and that's it. All of the money is spent. Packed shards are there. Let's go. Remove half of any buff and debuff effects. I mean, I don't really have any, aside from the ones that are inherent to my champion. This is a bit of a problem, actually. Well, you will go there. I cannot hatch it too quickly, that's the issue. So, let's say this guy dies, right? Well, or... I guess I can just use it there instead. I can play 2 spells, but that's it. So, Purge version gets played there, yes. And then another Purge version. And that's about it. I can't really do much more. So just keep this for now, that's fine. I mean, okay. Okay, I got it. That's good. Like, I can technically hatch it. It's just, it makes it a bit weaker, but not really that big of a deal. If I had to. Yes. Then one random drag. Or like Lady of the House, I guess. You tank. You tank. 1 etchings. Yes. And then actually return etchings, I think. Done. Right, so I can kill you. So for that, we do... Why? Oh, because you remove debuffs. I see. Well, it's unpleasant. So, Shelter. And you're dead already, but we're not really done yet, so etchings. Shelter. And then hello. Man, go away. Oh, come on. Really? Whatever. It's like whatever, but like, come on though. Just spam some drags. So I need my etchings back. Yeah. Can also use it on another floor. It really doesn't matter though. Do you get stronger when I cast spells? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, Shelter. What applies Reap, by the way? Oh, it's the Glare Minder, right. I see. Okay. Shelter, shelter. No mana. Oh joy. Well, at least they're dazed, so they can't really apply Ember Drain anymore. I can get one unit, which will not really be good enough for anything. Get like Lady of the House, I suppose. Play that. I can drip fall one of you, get some more armor because of that. And that's about it. Right. Can get one more unit. And I think the idea would be that you go in, then we play this version of etchings. And then we play the second version of etchings. Done. Man, that's a lot of damage. God damn. Okay, well. So use this, then return it. And let's go for some armor then. That is a lot of damage, but we can also do a lot of damage. So how about that? Okay, I can just get one of you down. Probably should have done that before armor though. So you get out, and then this version of etchings. Armor, armor, armor. Well, there is no way Seraph can be strong enough to do anything there. There's also Consume. Yeah, so I guess I play that first to get it back. Then Etchings, then Memories, then Triple Shelter. And you really should be dead. Yes. That would be ridiculous if you were able to somehow survive that. So, now for the Divinity fight, it's the same idea. We'll need to pay attention to armor timings though. Like... It should be okay, but you know. That's decent. I can use those. Okay, so, okay, you go first. You go in as well. Start doing some damage. You go in. You go in. You tank, probably. Maybe I should have used Drip Fall. Yeah, actually I should have, I think. Well, too late for that. So, Etchings. I can just Drip Fall on Divinity. Yeah, so that still works. I still can get some echoes from that. Perfect. That's the egg. Okay, that's just what I need. So, egg goes in. And then we just use this. Wait. Okay. Just get some mana before that. So, you go in. You go in. Then it's Shelter. Then actually it should be another Consume spell, so that we can return it. Then it's Etchings. Then it's another Shelter. Done. Alright, and now we just spam spells pretty much. And it should be completely fine. This before everything else. Yeah, I want to get it back, so probably yes. Then those shelters. Then etchings. Then shelters. Right, same idea. Yeah, stack some echoes before that. Guess can get the lady back. Why not? No. Doesn't really change anything, I guess. Same idea. So shelter, shelter. Etchings. Then memories. Shelter, shelter. I can't really play both of those anyway, so I might as well just ignore it. Yep, so shelter, 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 etchings, shelter, shelter, shelter. Uh-huh. Yes. Get it back. More shelters. And next turn should be the last. Unless we can't really get through those guys easily. I think we should be able to. Yeah, and the divinity is dead. Well, I mean, that was like a pretty straightforward way to do this, for sure. Like, everything helped. Light's Gift helped, you know. The champion basically, like, made this possible. Oh. I guess it's for the win on Covenant rank 25. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'll cut it out for now, and then I'll replay the credits in a few videos when I'm done with the series. So, before that though, let's just skip to the next part, and we'll get the credits later at some point. New feature, Expert Challenges. Winning a run at the max Covenant rank has unlocked Expert Challenges, which you can take on when starting a new single-player run. Okay. Card frame unlocked. Okay then. And just the normal stuff. Okay, so back to this screen. So yeah, I think there is like 4 more combos left. I want to get those wins before I'm done with the series. And then I will replay those credits and we'll make a proper conclusion to it. But yeah, for now though, I will still continue with the remaining combos in the next one. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.